let's take a look at your Caribbean report for tonight. We start in St. Lucia, where the Royal Police Force has called on all St. Lucians to take responsibility for their self and their safety during the carnival season. The call came 2 days before the country recorded its 32nd homicide of the year, when at a pre-carnival festival held Sunday night at Seminans Park, a 19-year-old male, Bogus Bambanu Neil Tamatri, lost his life during an event called Wet Feet. He was stabbed in the chest and later died. Reports went on to indicate that Tamatri was in a fight with two young men. The two young men involved in the stabbing quickly ran through the crowd, were lost, and were never apprehended by police. Police reports indicate that the incident took place at 8 p.m. that night. Another incident at Piton Soca Stars Friday night at Gros Islet, where one man was knocked unconscious with a punch delivered by another individual. That individual has been arrested by police. And on to Suriname, where two of Suriname's most wanted criminals, including a Guyana-born gang leader, were shot and seriously injured by a special police unit. Preliminary inquiries indicate that Guyanese Poran Gopai, 32 years of age, and Suriname's Ricky Sanjo, 33, the country's two most wanted criminals, and two other suspects were returning from Skelton, Guyana at around 11 p.m. and stopped at a supermarket in Nickerie, unaware that they were being followed by police. Gopai and Sanjo were both wanted in several brutal robberies and other criminal acts. Police bulletins indicated that they were armed and dangerous. During a botched break-and-entry attempt earlier this year, the two suspects shot a police officer who arrived on the scene. When the men were confronted by the police, the three suspects tried to flee in a car they were traveling. During the shootout, the vehicle slammed into a wall, and one suspect succumbed to his wounds on the spot, still wearing the life jacket from the boat trip from Guyana. St. Lucia's police have noted that since the sacking of Royal Police Chief Delano Brom 2 weeks ago, police have arrested 11 of the 20 most wanted criminals in the country. And finally tonight to New York City, where hundreds of New York City teachers recruited from Jamaica and Trinidad in the Caribbean country a decade ago say that officials have not followed through on their promise to help them obtain a U.S. citizenship. The teachers were recruited in 2001 when the city faced a teacher shortage. Some say they are now worried about being deported. City Council members introduced a resolution on June 14th urging that the City Department of Education help teachers with their immigration status. The council members held a news conference at City Hall on Wednesday. The City Council members also called on Congress to include a discussion on the needs of teachers recruited from abroad in its debate on immigration reform.
This Caribbean Report is brought to you by MLK Tires, keeping you rolling right.
And that's your Caribbean Report for tonight. And LM Stone is on St. Croix for a country western extravaganza. Here's Wes with the story.
Yeah, I wish I had some chewing tobacco right now, Jerome. I'm here with LM Stone. That's a horrible country western accent, ain't it?
No, that's not horrible. It sounds good to me.
Hey, welcome, brother. My man here from St. Lucia.
St. Lucia.
Right? A lot of country western down island making a comeback. We all know what happened with American Idol winner this year, country western fame. This is the new drive-in, and this is happening, what, at 8 o'clock on Saturday? All right, July 2nd, 9 o'clock doors open, but you want to get there early. Is this your first time, LM, to our territory?
No, I've been here this is my fourth or fifth time, I think.
And you always pack the house, right?
Yeah, something like that. People love country music.
Yeah, man. Does it surprise you, the overwhelming response when you start kicking it up there on stage?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Country is very big in the Caribbean, especially in St. Lucia. And I know that whenever country is being played, that people love it. They take it to heart.
You know, the thing that amazed me, LM, about country western music is it's so sad, the story that it tells. You know, it's like, I lost my job, I lost my home, I lost my woman, and I'm all alone.
But
right?
That's
the story of that.
That's the good thing about it.
Not bad.
That's what makes it country.
Yeah, it does. Like you're singing the blues.
That's the way it is. That's the way it is, man. That's what makes country country. It's the stories in it that makes it country. It's like telling history, talking about yourself, what happened to you, and you just put it out there. You put out your heart.
I like the way they go, you gonna miss me when I'm gone. Hey, man, do a little, I'm messing you up. I'm butchering the country western. Would you do a little something for the people, what they can expect? Just a little something.
Oh, yeah?
Acapella. Yeah, do that for me.
Oh, man, I should have brought my guitar. How about that? There's a little song George does. and I like that one. I think Mulhager did it,
Okay.
and George covered it. It goes like this: The day I started loving you again. How about that?
Hey, man, I'm not even in the country western. I'm going to buy me a ticket.
You better do,
I mean,
man.
dude, you got me hooked.
I got you.
Let's get into this. It's at the new drive-in at 9 o'clock. You want to get there early. Also featuring Cruisin' Jones, T. Cole, and my man Bogle there. He's going to talk more about it on his show tomorrow and entertain his voice. So, I've been to St. Lucia, before for the jazz festival thing there.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, man. But I got a feeling you're gonna turn it out. You guys are gonna sell out.
Thank you, man.
So
Thank you
enjoy, and I know you're gonna turn it out. That's at 9 o'clock Saturday at the new drive-in.
Thank you, man, and I feel very welcome here.
And I feel honored, man. Please don't take it the wrong way. I'm trying to get into your act.
Come on, you're doing very well.
Like a rhinestone cowboy.
Yeah.
Back to you, Jerome, to the OK Corral. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
When we come back, Summer League basketball is up next. In your Sports 411, stay with us. And it's week 2 of the NBBA Summer Basketball League. Some huge upsets to report, and the defending champions remain unbeaten. Stephen Koo Francis has all the details in the Sports 411.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. Tonight we're bringing action from the NBBA Summer Basketball League. Great turnout at the Ronald Charles Gymnasium. In the house was coaching legend Coach Lockhart, the man who's responsible for almost all of the hardware you'll see in the Central High Caribs trophy cases. Well, in the first game, we had the defending champs Guidance taking on a new team to the league, working together. Well, the champs got out the gate early as they bum rushed the new guys, taking it to them hard and often, as they had an 8-point lead, 20-12, with a $110 remaining in the first quarter. That's when working together started, working together and playing like a team, closing the quarter on a 5-0 run led by Shamari Francis, who drains the 3-ball corner pocket after one. Guidance led 20-17. Second quarter, the champs went on a 12-0 run to give them a 15-point lead, heading into the half, 45-30. Folks, I know you have heard about Nightville. Let me introduce you to Night Q. Kowasi St. Hill homeboy is so smooth, he puts team to bed night. As he led Guidance to their second straight victory, 100-70. St. Hill, he led all scores with 21 points. A zombie Galloway, he chipped in with 17 points. For working together was Shamori Francis with 17 points. After the game, I spoke to Coach Brown.
Yeah, we got something to show. We definitely lose some guys. Andy Chelcher, that was our main guy. He decided to retire, unfortunately for us. But as you can see, we got some height. We didn't really have that kind of height factor except in the playoff last year. So we got some young kids. One still in 11th grade and one just finished from Complex. Jose Santos and Raydell Dennis. And then we have this new acquisition. He had 9 threes the other day. We call him Q. And those are our 3 bigs. Of course, we got some other guys that may join us, but we're playing around that nucleus. So we got the luxury to play big this time. And, we take a little chemistry because, like you said, we lose some of the other guys. And then also my son, Lamar Bow, he opted to stay in the States. Obviously, he got a little job and, things like that. But, we're going to miss him also. But we think we could, we could do the job to actually defend. I know we're the hunted, so it's going to be a little tougher this time.
In Game 2, we had a matchup of 2 unbeaten teams. Kings, off to their best start since joining the league 4 years ago, led by Craig Big Smooth Williams. I wonder what he's listening to. Well, they were up against Hoyas, who have dominated the Summer League, winning 4 championships in a row, but got ousted last year, looking to get back to their winning ways this year. Well, whatever Williams was listening to, he got him fired up as he came out in fuego. Folks, homeboy was on fire. Check out this move, looking like Doug Nowitzki with the step back fadeaway that touches nothing but the bottom of the nets. Are you kidding me? Folks, closing second of the first quarter, Kings up 20-13. Stephen O'Reilly from all the way downtown Christiansted, right before the buzzer as the Kings led 23-13. Second quarter, the Kings continued to pour it on as they extended their lead to 18. But just before the half, Eddie Castillo, hot sizzle of Hoyas, finally decided to show up to the game. Hey, Coach Sammy, get hot sizzle a new watch. So at the half, Kings led 48-30. Third quarter, Castillo, he's like instant coffee. As Hoyas cut into the Kings lead, Carl John bucket here, give Hoyas within 8. But Stephen O'Reilly answered right back with a big 3-point buck as the Kings led 66-55 after 3. To the fourth we go. Every time Hoyas closed the gap, the King answered right back. The big smooth from deep. Oh, buddy. Williams, same spot, same result, nothing but nets. Folks, that's his 5th 3-pointer of the night. Kings back up 11 on Hoyer's next possession. Eddie Castillo answered right back with a 3-pointer of his own. Lead back down to 8. Folks, Kings next possession. What they do, they feed the hot hand Williams as he drains his 6th 3-pointer of the game. Oh, what a game he's having. Folks, Donald Hendrickson, the Burger Man, he tries to answer, but comes up with nothing but air. As the Kings stunned the Hoyas 86-73. Craig Williams, he led the way with 36 points, 12 rebounds. Stephen O'Reilly chipped in with 19 points and 6 assists.
It's been 4 years now that we competed against the Hoyas, and each game that we competed against them, we lost by over 20 points. And I think that was our motivation. Just wanting to come out and play tough and rebound the basketball. And the guys did a tremendous job. I mean, for us, it's the biggest victory that we have ever had for the 4 years that we're in the league. And I have to commend the guys for coming in focused and prepared to win. And that's what they did.
We talked about this yesterday in practice, man. Once we stay focused and just pay attention to detail, we can win every game out here, man. We have a real good team. You know, we had on Clint and Steven. We've got Big D in his back. So, I mean, sky's the limit, man. We play like how we play tonight. It's a walk in the park.
Folks, the action continues this Friday. Go on out and support the MBBA Summer Basketball League. That's a look at Sport 4 on update. I'm Stephen Francis for News Channel 8. Back to you, Jerome.